People get here for stealing as little as $20, $25 from the wrong person.
They're fighting for the corners. It's exactly what happened in the 90s in LA, in Oakland, Boston, Baltimore. It was people selling in the States. Totally different than the news.
You don't want to be here, around here at night.
Do you guys fear for your life out here? This is probably one of the most famous clubs in the whole world. Thousands of girls who work there.
Very easy to step out of the line is that when you got.
Oh, wow.
Soy deportada y yo ahorita ando hasta allá, no tengo ni que comer.
Ganamos poquito, pero somos felices porque yo tengo siempre que llevarme algo a la boca. Tengo casa. México es el que te permite sin conocerte que te metas a su casa. Ese es México.
Sí.
Yo soy de Tijuana. Es donde estás, en la colonia más peligrosa de todo Tijuana, la Colonia Zona Norte.
To all the viewers who follow my channel through my videos here in Spain, to my new viewers who have found my videos through Latin American videos, thank you guys for all the support, the views, the engagement, the feedback. It's been an epic journey. And it is truly my passion to show you guys the Spanish-speaking world. With that being said, I like to show the raw reality, and oftentimes the raw reality gets you demonetized for various reasons. And so if you do want to support the channel, you can check out the links in the description. All the support will be used to make new and improved videos, more epic, more engaging, more raw. So let's get back to the video. Wow, so this is the border. And this is an area which everyone told me to not go down. So I just wanted to see what the border was like, because I've been so fascinated with borders my whole life, how on one side we have a world that's so different, yet similar, and on the other side, the land of the dreams. So I want to give you guys the Tijuana experience by showing you a really fun city, yet a city that is known to be the most dangerous in the world based on homicide rates. So let's go. ¿Cómo es vivir aquí en esta zona, en la frontera?
Bien, tranquilo.
Bien.
Tranquilo.
Sí. ¿Es seguro?
Sí.
Bueno, se nota. Hola. Bueno, vale. Estos son como casas como de gente, ¿verdad?
Sí.
¿Qué tal vive por aquí? Es muy diferente que el centro, ¿no?
Sí, mamá.
¿Es muy baratica?
Más o menos.
Bueno, ¿a qué se dedica la gente aquí? ¿Cómo buscan la vida?
Al comercio, trabajos así, albañilerías, en la basura, así, reciclar.
Bueno, suerte. But this area looks really freaking dodgy, you guys. I walk to get to that border area. Yeah, you pass through some no-go zones. In particular, no-go zones with the camera, right? If you don't really mess with anyone, they usually don't mess with you. But I want to tell you guys a story about last night. So we spent the first 2-3 days here in Tijuana, and we had a wonderful experience. Hola. And last night we were leaving a bar right near the Grand Arch, which is right there. It's famous. It looks like the Arch of St. Louis. We saw these militarized police. They look like they're going to Fallujah, Iraq. And then we heard boom, boom. There was a sicario hitman right on the street there. Hola, ¿cómo estamos? Oh, you speak English?
Yes, a little bit. Yeah.
How is the zona norte de Tijuana? ¿Es un lugar tranquilo? ¿Hay lugares tranquilos? ¿Muchos lugares para comer?
Yo comía allí en Coahuila.
Ajá.
Hay un restaurante muy bueno,
Vale.
muy limpio.
Sí, sí.
Se llama Amueca.
Ajá.
Amueca.
Ajá.
Amueca. Hay una casa de cambio.
Sí.
Adelantito está ahí, muy perfecta la comida. Perfecta.
Vale. Yo me llamo Elliot, me dedico a hacer videos en YouTube. Me gusta viajar, soy un gringo, pero hablo español, como ves. Y quiero saber dónde no puedo grabar. ¿Dónde recomiendas que no grabe, por ejemplo?
¿Dónde dice que no puede grabar?
Vale, obvio.
Tú Gaetano, porque yo no sé.
O sea, ¿cómo evito problemas? Porque yo puedo grabar en lugares tranquilitos, donde hay comercio, comida, pero...
Que no haya drogas, de lo que quieras decir. Sí.
Vale.
Sí,
allá por la catedral, para allá.
Por la catedral y Revolución y esto.
Para allá, sí, todo eso es ahí.
Allí por la catedral puedes grabar.
Ok.
También a Remo, para arriba.
Para Remo
Sí.
también.
Sí.
Están unos mariachis, está un arco así.
Para acá, mira, ya está cerrado el arco, mira.
Vale.
Sí, allá está el arco.
Una pregunta, ¿ustedes han cruzado la frontera o
No,
la gente?
ahorita no, en Costa no.
Nunca en la vida.
Y hace mucho tiempo.
Antes de...
Tengo 69 años.
Ajá.
69 years old.
And, ¿has vivido en Tijuana toda la vida?
No, no. Yo soy de Chiapas.
Ajá, pero la gente viene aquí a buscar la vida y buscar trabajo porque hay más
También.
trabajo acá.
Sí. Oye, ahorita te digo la mera verdad. No me siento muy bien porque me fui a... give me a shot.
¿Alguien te disparó?
No, shot for the...
Una inyección.
Yeah, for the... What is it when you have too much...
Moco. A
Yeah.
cold, a resfriado.
Ah, the cold, yeah.
Yeah,
I have the
cold.
I forget, man, because I got only one friend from Florida,
Yeah.
but he's not here now. When he's here, I speak English every day.
Ah, so you like practicing English?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. What's your name?
Eric?
Eric, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Cayetano.
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 Cayetano es un nombre de España.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Cayetano es un nombre para la gente pudiente, ¿eh?
Uh-huh.
Que hacen ole, ole. Bueno, hasta luego.
What's your name?
Elliot.
Elliot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Oh, you speak English as well?
A little bit.
All right. Well, you guys have a nice day.
Hey, you too, my
Thank
friend.
you.
Okay.
The Mexican people say things like, hey guys, what you need? Hey man, I got you, bro. So this is how the locals are living. If I had a contact, I go in there. So we have some homeless people up here. Hola.
Hola,
¿Esto es donde vives?
aquí,
¿Y
mi casa.
cómo te encuentras en la calle ahora mismo?
Ahorita,
Sí.
bien,
Bueno,
bye bye.
chao. So basically, before coming to Tijuana, I had read many reports on the violence. Obviously, I was a little bit concerned, but I understand that there's an immense respect for police. There we have the shoes hanging. We see a lot of that here in this city. It does have that aesthetic. Oh. And there's the police. You know, just avoid problems with the police. How do you avoid problems with the police? Check this out. By not buying drugs, by not disrespecting anybody. And yeah. Hola señor, eso es un albergue para inmigrantes de Venezuela, de Colombia.
Hasta para extraterrestres.
Sí, extraterrestres. Aquí vienen ajenos.
Sí, o sea, aquí
Qué bueno.
de todo.
Entonces, hoy en día, aproximadamente, ¿cuántas personas llegan aquí por un día o en tránsito? ¿Miles, cientos, decenas?
Bueno, aquí entran unos 50.
¿Y Tijuana ha tenido una crisis migratoria, por decirlo, o no tanto?
Aquí
No.
todo el que llega es bienvenido.
Sí, sí, sí.
Aquí no... o sea,
México libre.
México libre. Sí, sí,
aquí
sí.
el que llega es bienvenido.
Ajá, qué bueno.
Aquí no hay racistas, no hay nada de eso.
Sí, yo...
Sea mexicano o sea gabacho, es bienvenido. aquí en
Sean
México.
latinos, hispanos,
Sí.
todos hablamos español y compartimos mucha cultura. Un saludo, gracias. Ok, hasta luego. Hasta luego.
¿Cómo te llamas?
Elliot.
Elliot.
Sí, Elliot el gringo.
Elliot el gringo.
Sí, sí.
Con razón te vi cara de extraterrestre.
Ok, hasta luego, chavales. All right, so there was a migrant center. Now I realize I'm on a street where there's... So I'm gonna put the camera down because I want to get permission before I do that. Bueno, señor, una pregunta. Aquí no se puede grabar, ¿verdad?
No.
Ok.
No.
Vale, gracias. I want to show you the nice tourist area that is actually very safe. So we have Avenida Revolucion. This is a former Catholic church that apparently had low attendance, therefore it was converted into a craft brewery. Really nice, homemade IPAs, etc. And Tijuana is among one of the best places in the world for the craft brewery scene. We've been to multiple, they're great. I can attest. The other reason we're showing this is because Tijuana has a couple famous places. This was the birthplace of the famous Caesar salad. It's an experience if you go there. They gave you basically big lettuce heads, not like chopped up in fine pieces. And an Italian tourist or an Italian investor. Hola, ¿cómo estamos?
Right here, check it out, you guys. 30 pesos.
30 pesos. That's like $1.50. Bueno, voy a dar una vueltica y vuelvo, ¿vale? Porque ya, voy a dar una vueltica y vuelvo, ¿vale?
Okay, brother.
You guys are good recruiters. My God.
Here. We're happy campers.
Claro que sí. Ya vengo. ¿Dónde está Caesar Palace?
Right now to keep going.
All right.
On the right hand side.
Okay. Ya vengo. All right. That girl sold me. So, home of the famous Caesar salad, craft brewery scene, the famous border where 50 million people cross each year. I'll touch more on that in a video that we're gonna do tomorrow, crossing the border, which is gonna be a very interesting experience. And yeah, we were here for Mexican Independence Day. This was just absolute full of patriotism. I would just say that the Mexicans do their Independence Day much better than the Americans. If you've been here and you've seen it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And there's a lot of foreign and international investment, as you see towers going up all around the city. Our Airbnb was at a nice tower. If you were to take this avenue to the south, you would stay in a really nice area where the locals are living, young professionals, people who speak English and Spanish, doctors, people who work in pharmaceuticals, because this is also a place for Americans to come and get their cheap pharmaceuticals legally. Another interesting fact is that Tijuana is the second biggest city in Mexico with 1.8 million residents, nearing 2 million, which is saying something because Tijuana is a relatively new city that was founded in the 20th centuries. It's not one of those old historical towns like Mexico City, Merida, Veracruz, etc. This doesn't have that old colonial Spanish architecture. In fact, there's only like one really big Catholic church around here, and the rest is all these sky rises and new developments. This is really nice tourist area that when you do come to Mexico, or when you do come to Tijuana, you definitely want to spend your time here. There's so many eateries, craft brew scenes, restaurants, and it is not dangerous. I feel that there is a big respect for the tourist that comes here because obviously it's a massive economic driver, a good way to get income. So the people who of course control the area where we're gonna go today, or try to go, yeah, they're the ones that like the tourist dollar. So they don't really mess with gringos unless the gringos go looking for problems, of course. So with that being said, why is the Zona Norte, the red light district here, among the most dangerous in the world? Well, it's because of the way that the narcos control that business. What makes it dangerous? Perhaps a lot of the girls that are working on the streets are maybe human trafficked, and of course that's their business. You can't expose their identities. It's a very sensitive topic. It's also well known with the Mexican citizens that, yeah, it's not really a big deal. It's completely tolerated, where prostitution isn't legal in Mexico, but in these specific zones, it's essentially decriminalized or tolerated. And there are two classes, right? The really fancy, high-class girls that work in the 3 big famous strip clubs, call them what you want. There's a lot of money that flows through there. And then there's the few streets where there are girls that work on the street. They have a little more fresh air. Some of them do it by choice or necessity. They immigrate from all over Mexico to come here to work because of the position, the geographic position between the United States and here. There's more US dollars and consumers. You get something like that. So why do you guys have so many NFL? I noticed that here you have so many NFL.
It's a lot of people that come from the States and they like the ponchos, but plus they like the NFL.
Like the Mexican style of NFL.
Yeah, when you see games, you see a lot of people wearing those NFL.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, even in Wisconsin, bro.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people wearing those ponchos.
How do the people from Tijuana learn such great English? Like you guys, have you lived in the United States? Because I've met people.
Well, okay, in my old days, you have to go to school for English.
Yeah.
And since junior high, you take English every day, 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
Plus, it was a big thing to do English or typing. The guys would do English, girls would do the typing. In my days, that's how you actually grew up, you know. And you grew up watching American channels and TV, listen to music. For sure. And then you get the English. And then you start working like places like this, and you start talking to people every day.
Yeah, you guys speak colloquial English, you know, inglés coloquial. Yeah. Así que me gusta. If I walk through the Zona Norte, why is that potentially a big problem with the camera? For example, last night I saw a shooting. I didn't see it, but I was right there. I heard pop, and I'm just like, what is going on? Because they say it happens out in Sanchez Taboada, but last night
it was Sanchez Taboada, Zona Norte, some places from downtown. They always be selling drugs. They're fighting for the corners. It's exactly what happened in the 90s in LA, in Oakland, Boston, Baltimore. It's exactly the same. What happened in the States is happening down here. It's people selling meth on the corners, it was people selling crack in the States. So it's exactly the same thing is happening right now.
But it's just little guys on the street. They're not capos.
No. The couples, they're not fighting. You don't see couples.
Really? So it's just little beefs among different groups.
It's like the lowest guy, you know, and the mob related thing. You know? It's not the big guys killing each other.
And so how do the locals feel about that, and how has it affected tourism? Because these have been some bad years.
It has been bad because you hear the news. But if you, like, you've been recorder and you see the whole main street and you see the downtown area, you see it's not happening everywhere.
No.
It's like the restrict in some corners. Sanchez Tawada, they have their corners. Like a Sexta, they got the corners where they sell the dope.
Yeah.
And that's the little kids fighting each other, killing each other. Now that's really bad.
Yeah.
To control who sells the drugs at the corner. That's what happened. Remember, you went to LA, you go to a nice area, nothing happened. Go to a rural neighborhood, you got problems. It's exactly the same in Tijuana. And not just Tijuana, all over Mexico. We're 120 million people, so it's a big country.
Tijuana is almost 2 million people, right? So
almost 2.5 million. And then you put it together with Rosarito, because we're together Rosarito and Tecate, we're close to the 3 million people. It's a huge land. Be California, then will be Utah, and then was Wisconsin. Wisconsin was the third state with more tourists. And Tijuana, during the 2000s, 90s, a lot of cheesehead people down here. Bro. A lot of Wisconsin guys.
We're gonna get this. It's a little sombrero, tequila, and a shot glass.
Glasses. Tell people the real story, okay? In some places they're bad, in some places they're actually local people. Local people is very nice.
Well, see, what I've noticed with the Mexicans here is they're extremely polite. All Mexicans in general, the culture, and they respect the tourists, and they're not like, they don't creep on you like in Colombia. In Colombia, the people in bad areas, they stalk you and they look for any way to take advantage of you.
But you've been walking around, you see, it is totally different than the news shows every day. We do have bad things with the drugs related.
But that's very organized and specific.
It's some points. And it's always the same points, so when you get the people that they get shot.
¿Qué tequila tenemos? Don Julio.
No, esta nomás es la botella. Este es realmente mezcal casero de Oaxaca.
Okay.
Esto no lo puedes comprar en otra parte más que en Oaxaca. Esa es solo la botella.
Sorry, what's your name?
Mauro.
Mauro.
Mexican hospitality.
Right here, yeah.
There
this
you
is
go,
great.
buddy.
He knew I was a cheesehead from a mile away. Okay. I tried Luisito Comunica's.
Luisito Comunica's.
His tequila was amazing yesterday.
Okay. Well, try this one. It's very mellow. You tell me.
Very smooth, yeah. Doesn't make you cough. No.
Very smooth, bro.
All right, man. Mauro, un placer.
Un placer, mi amigo.
All right.
Vaya con Dios.
Venga, gracias. Oh, man.
Come on in for a beer, brother.
You're from the States?
San Diego, brother.
All right, so you're like the #1 tourist in all of Tijuana.
No, I'm like the guy that lives in Tijuana.
Ah. ¿Cómo estás, cariño? Bien. ¿Cómo se llama usted? Lice. Ya, ¿puedo sentarme ahí afuera? Sí. ¿Y qué tal el trabajo, Lisa? ¿Bien? ¿Te gusta trabajar aquí?
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Porque conoces mucha gente.
Sí.
Con mucha gente.
¿Y tus clientes favoritos son gringos o mexicanos o de todo?
De todo, porque vienen vienen colombianos, vienen italianos, vienen de todo.
Sí, aquí es una piña de cultura, de internacionalidad, de nacionalidades, de turismo.
I've been here for 20-something years.
All right, and so it's changed a lot, right? It used to be more popular in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s.
It's popular on the weekends. On the weekends here in Tijuana, it's full, but during the week, it's a little calm.
Yeah.
But before, it was a little ruthless and little bandito stuff going on here. You know?
What do you mean?
It was a little. Wasn't pretty like it is now. It's pretty.
Okay.
When you look, it's changed. You know, you look around. They put new hotels. They put cafes. A lot of cafes. They put. Sammy Hagar told me the other day He told me the concerts are dying. We're gonna lose the concerts in the world. It's gonna shrink because everybody's downloading music and they're not spending the money. We're trying to keep them going. I'm trying to keep the concerts going, so that's why I do concerts.
You're a
promoter,
a promoter and organizer.
Promoter, organizer, payer. I pay. I do everything.
All right.
Yeah. So
first time drinking Dos Equis in like 10 years. Cheers, guys.
Brother.
I like. Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico.
I like how we have a gringo here and some of his good friends are. You guys are Tijuanenses, no?
Yes, sir. They're pilots, baby.
Well, we're from Mexico City.
Okay, so you're.
We are just traveling here.
Okay.
I just met him right now, bro.
Oh, really?
Right now.
That's typical here, right? Just meeting strangers and.
I meet some of the interesting people right here, man. Right here. I meet lawyers. I meet doctors. I meet everything. I meet a guy that does.
I love that.
A guy that does penile implants. I meet him here. You know what I mean? He does it, bro.
Yeah.
He's here in Tijuana. We're gonna fly somewhere, baby. Where can we fly? Let's fly to Cabo.
Let's go to Bahamas.
Oh, let's go to Bahamas, baby. Yeah, baby. Let's go, man.
Martin, maybe.
Oh,
have you been there?
I've been there.
Yeah, I love.
We're gonna try some sushi courtesy of my new friends from Ciudad de Mexico.
As a passenger.
The fried stuff.
Oh man.
God,
Rich people.
They show you the.
About what's the favorite part about your job over the years?
Getting people from A to B.
The adventures.
Exactly. But you know, it's a pleasure, you know, to bring people from one place to another with different kind of weather.
When they're happy when they get out.
Sometimes you have to fight
it's better if they're happy.
Up there.
When they get out and they're happy.
So it's
better,
really nice. It's a pleasure. I cannot explain what exactly I felt.
So then what's the worst part about your job? What's the thing that you guys, you go, man, I don't like this?
Maintenance.
We love Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses, baby.
And it's true that Mexicans really love rock, right?
And we love rockabilly, baby.
And you also love music? Te encanta la música?
And he drums. Breakdancing.
You're a break dancer.
See you later.
See you, brother.
Expert dancer, guys. Check this out. Here is the main church. Check it out, very beautiful. And then on this side, we have a scene, a rougher scene, people living in the streets. This during the day fills up with tents and food trucks. It's actually quite nice, but they said definitely don't come here at night. This is where you could get robbed. But in the morning, buenos dias. Una pregunta. Why does someone generally end up here on the streets in this area, and why do they come to this specific area?
Because of the poverty, because of drugs. Poverty and drugs, pretty much.
Is it a place where people are trying to, like, for example, cross the border, or they're waiting for an opportunity to cross the border, or they just want to be here because they feel at home, maybe they have friends here?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Not because they want to cross the border. If they wanted to cross the border, they would just wait over there, close the border. They just want to gather here.
So for people here in Tijuana, are there ayudas sociales o refugios, albergues, etc., centros de comida? ¿Hay?
Yeah, there are many of them over there, more like that way.
So is it dangerous to be here at night?
At night, yes, it is. Not right now, but at night, yes, it is. You don't want to be here around here at night. You can be robbed.
We have the arch down there, and we're gonna discreetly walk down this street. During night, this street behind me is filled up with street girls working, and in my honest opinion, it's quite a sad situation. Not only does it just seem unsanitary and gross, but I don't think a lot of them want to be doing that. Versus, buenos dias. Versus in this place right here, Hong Kong, this is probably one of the most famous strip clubs or table shows in the whole world, with literally thousands of girls who work there. Really beautiful women, and I think they like it. From what I've heard from the locals, Hotel Cascada's famous. Hong Kong famous. Now just leaving that area, you can see this area gets real dodgy. Lots of people living in the street here. This reminds me of Colombia. So yeah, it must be some sort of homeless shelter, but just like United States, drug addiction and homelessness seem to be an issue here. ¿Qué están haciendo las personas aquí?
Ellos.
Sí, todos ustedes.
Recycling.
Ah, entonces puedes ganar algo para reciclar. ¿Cómo funciona esto? Tienes que entregar como botellas a un lugar y te dan una recompensa. ¿El tema del trabajo es muy complicado aquí en Tijuana o cómo es?
Sí, sí, para algunos sí.
Vale, Sergio.
Oh, thank you.
Cuídate, ¿vale?
Thank you.
¿Cómo estás, señor?
How you doing?
Bien. You speak English as well? I see the borders right there. These houses look a little bit more damaged and run down. And then here we have the red light district, the church, street prostitution. Is it difficult to be living out here?
It's difficult.
Can you? Somebody that killed every day, you know, usually.
Solo si se meten problemas, ¿verdad? ¿Sabes por qué la persona murió ayer o cómo es? ¿Qué pasó?
Más simplemente andan en malos pasos. But we know everyone, you know. We know the good ones, the bad ones, everything, you know.
What's an example? What would someone do to get shot or to get killed around here? Like.
Sí, ellos trabajan, le roban al patrón y luego lo mandan a matar.
Okay, so basically, if you steal, even if it's a small amount, that's disrespect, and it's over for you.
Or like nothing, they,
Do you fear?
500 pesos.
Wow.
1,000 pesos.
Wow. Do you guys fear for your life out here? Or are you really relaxed? You do?
We are relaxed, you know, we are relaxed, but, you know, we are in the line, you know. It's very easy to step out of the line and that when you are killed.
Say your economic situation improved, where would you feel safe and tranquilo? For example, going back to Mexicali, maybe in otra zona de Tijuana or otra ciudad?
I'm from Guadalajara and, you know, over there is very slow, it's very different. You know, a lot of people got killed over there, but, you know, Guadalajara is like, if you live in the downtown, you know everything, you know?
Yeah.
Even in la zona is, like you said, prostitution, drugs,
yeah,
money change, many casitos,
yeah.
Casino, you know, play maquinitas and all that shit. So people is looking for art.
So to get food and to survive on a daily basis, approximately how much money would you need to make a day recycling or anything else working? What would you be happy with?
I try to do at least 400 pesos every day. I try, you know. And
that's about $20, yeah.
I don't pay rent, you know, because rent is like $20 every day. Today is supposed to be rainy day. I don't know how we want to do it, you know, because every day we got wet.
Hola.
And that's crazy, you know.
How are you?
Good.
You speak English, I see.
Yeah. I just woke up. Yeah, see.
Are you from Tijuana?
No, St. Charles, Illinois.
Oh, you're from the United States.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing down here, sweetheart?
Got away from my ex-husband.
Where's your ex-husband from?
He's from Illinois also, but he's in California.
What are you doing in Tijuana specifically in this area?
Gonna get married soon.
You want to get married?
I'm getting married. You have to watch your back all the time sometimes. Not get caught and stuff.
Especially as a woman, right? So like if the women that are working down there, it's very risky, very dangerous.
Yeah, just be careful. Like, watch who you go with. Make sure they pay up front, or if you need money, work.
Okay.
Get a regular job.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Say you're working on the streets here and you're in that life. What's a job like? It's obviously easier to make fast, quick money.
Selling stuff like ropa, jewelry, food. Like, people here should
Yeah.
make sure they have their papers.
God bless you guys, all right?
Thank you, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Do you miss home?
Kind of.
Yeah. All right. Take care. I think really just depends. Hola, buenos dias. Depends what street you're on, what corner, because people get killed here for stealing as little as $20, $25 from the wrong person. So all throughout here we have these hotel rooms, these little cheap hotel rooms. This one has rooms for rent, or I don't know if it's a hotel. You guys, I can't believe how polite and just genuine the Mexicans are, even if they're in tough situations. Hola. Eso es un centro de... ¿Qué es esto?
Esa es una casa particular.
A una casa, ¿alquilas habitaciones para personas? ¿O es una casa, es la casa suya?
Es casa y es costurería.
Ah, ok, haces costerería, esto es
Sí.
coser.
Directo al público.
Sí.
Y hay baño para bañarse, un solo baño.
Entonces, vienen personas aquí para bañarse y luego usted cose. ¿Me puedes enseñar? Vale.
Alteraciones.
Ok.
Está bien.
Oh, wow. Qué bueno.
Ok.
Y típicamente, ¿cuántos artículos coses por día?
Típicamente más o menos unos 8, 9, 10.
¿Y cuánto se puede ganar con esto?
Unos 300, 400 pesos.
Unos $20 por día. ¿Es algo que le gusta o te ha tocado y ya está?
No, ella me lo enseñó.
Ah, ella te enseñó.
Hay veces que nada el pato y hay veces que ni agua bebe. Es eventual.
¿Sabe lo que quiere decir eso?
Que no es una vida fácil, no es un trabajo
no
fácil.
se gana todos los días lo mismo.
Sí.
Hay veces que se gana más y hay veces que se gana menos. Mi trabajo principal es ser quiropráctico. Ahí look.
Ya.
No te asustes, nunca te lastimo, nunca lastimo a una persona.
Ok.
Sé lo que hago.
Ok.
Si tú estás lastimado de tus cervicales, del frontal, parietal, occipital, maxila inferior, esternón, omoplato, clavícula.
Ajá.
Conozco tu cuerpo.
Ajá.
Estudié esto.
Sí.
Yo agarro tu cuerpo y ok, look.
¡Oh! ¡Wow!
Wow.
Espera.
No
Aquí,
pasa
aquí.
nada.
Sí, sí, sí. Wow, I'm getting a massage right, guys, in the
Sí.
hood.
Relax. No pasa nada, no te asustes.
Relájese.
Muy bien, relax.
¡Oh!
Relax.
Jesus. ¡Woo!
Relax. Soy médico en esto.
Te creo.
Claro que me crees.
Oh.
Ok. Eso es lo que hago.
Ah, veo.
Si tú estás lastimado tú,
Sí,
de tu cadera,
sí.
de tus rodillas, te duele algo,
Ujú.
me dices a mí,
Ujú,
te paso a mi cama especial
ujú,
y te acomodo
ujú.
para que nunca más vuelvas a sentir dolor.
Sí.
En una sola sesión.
¿Y cuánto vale una sesión, por ejemplo?
Puede costar 250 hasta 800, 700 pesos.
Ok.
Dependiendo de la lastimadura que tú tengas.
Y la frontera está justo ahí.
Sí.
Otra vida en Estados Unidos. A lo mejor no es mejor que aquí. Pero sabiendo que la gente gana muchísimo más, usted ha soñado una vez, oye, quiero vivir ahí. O me gusta México.
Dime una cosa. En Estados Unidos, si yo quiero comprar algo, tengo que agarrar mi carro e ir a comprar una cosa.
Sí.
En México, quiero un refresco, voy enseguida. Quiero tacos, voy a la esquina. Quiero alguna cosa, todo lo tengo aquí.
Sí.
Y toda la gente me conoce y yo los conozco.
Sí.
Somos una comunidad.
Eso.
Somos de Tijuana. Yo soy de Tijuana y la gente que está aquí es de Tijuana. La gente que viene de fuera, los migrantes, esos son los que tratan de irse al otro lado, buscar una mejor vida.
Ujú.
Los que estamos aquí en Tijuana y estamos viviendo, ganamos poquito, pero somos felices. Porque yo tengo siempre que llevarme algo a la boca.
Ujú.
Tengo un techo, tengo casa, tengo un lugar donde vivir. Y aparte tenemos un gobierno del presidente de la República excelente.
La mujer o AMLO.
Anglo, los dos,
Sí.
los dos. Es el gobierno más bueno que en toda mi vida.
Ujú.
Y te estoy hablando de 66 años que yo he visto que hace algo por la ciudadanía, por el pueblo y para el pueblo. No, a mí no me lavaron el cerebro. Yo he visto muchos presidentes y he visto todo lo que han robado, lo que han saqueado. Lo mismo de aquí que de Estados Unidos. He visto buenos cónsules y he visto unas cochinadas de cónsules como algunos que, sin decir nombres, están ahorita
Ujú.
de Estados Unidos. He visto cómo algunos se levantan con el poder y se duermen con el poder, nomás para puro joder. Y hay gente que tiene poder y ayuda a todo el mundo. Ese es México.
Sí.
México es el que te permite, sin conocerte, que te metas a su casa y siendo de otro país, te permita que me grabes.
Sí.
Ese es México.
Sí.
En Estados Unidos, tú te metes a grabar a una casa, y te demandan
Ujú.
porque estás interfiriendo con su
Propiedad privada.
Así es.
Sí.
Y aquí no, Aquí llegas aquí y me dices, quiero tomar un vaso de agua, y te lo ofrecen.
Sí.
Y te lo ofrecen de corazón, sin conocerte.
Sí.
Es que todos los problemas de balaceras, de muertos y eso, no lo causa la gente de Tijuana.
Sí.
La gente de Tijuana estamos para recibir a la gente, ayudar a la gente. Los que causan el problema son la gente que viene de otros lugares, de otros países, que tienen interés en la frontera, no para trabajar, sino para hacer sus cochinadas de narcotráfico y todas esas cosas.
Sí.
Ahí está una cosa muy clara, mira, y te lo voy a decir, y por decirlo, puedo tener muchos problemas, pero lo voy a decir. Ahí está el Hong Kong. El Hong Kong es un lugar de pura drogadicción, prostitución y todo. Y lo que hacen es tratarse de adueñar de todo. ¿Para qué? Para poder poner reglas, leyes y cosas aquí en lo que se llama la Colonia Zona Norte. Porque es donde estás, en la colonia más peligrosa de todo Tijuana. La Colonia Zona Norte. Y no es lo que la gente piensa. Porque aquí la Zona Norte es el lugar más tranquilo. Mientras que no te dediques a cochinadas.
Tienes razón.
¿Esto?
Sí. Qué bueno, señor. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
Me llamo Víctor López.
Víctor.
Nunca te van a hacer nada.
Sí.
Porque tú no te dedicas a nada malo. No te van a tratar de secuestrar como en otros lugares. Aquí simplemente te ven pasar y te dejan hacer lo que tú quieras hacer porque estamos libres.
Sí.
Cuando tú te metes con gente indeseable y vas en contra de sus intereses, es cuando corres peligro. Yo tengo esperanzas que poco a poco nuestras autoridades vayan cambiando, se vayan mejorando poco a poco para acabar con todo esto que tenemos. Eso lo has visto aquí en Tijuana, ¿no?
Sí.
Sabes que hay mucho narcotráfico.
Sí.
Y no nomás de un cartel, de muchos carteles. Aquí llegan todos. Y todos quieren adueñarse y hacer lo que quieren. Se meten a los lugares, a las viviendas, amenazan a los dueños, amenazan a los lugares, cobran derechos de piso, cobran de todo. Tanto es así que las paraditas, las mujeres que están en la calle, las paraditas, pagan esa comisión.
Sí.
Y la que no lo paga, la pelan, la golpean. Y eso es, todo el mundo lo sabe.
¿Y las chicas que trabajan en Hong Kong y eso, ellas lo hacen por voluntad o...? No, lo hacen por voluntad. Ninguna es obligada. Lo que pasa es que vienen de tantos lugares, de tantos países. Y algunas por gusto, pero todas por necesidad. Y pues ven que es un negocio redituable porque en otro lugar, Estados Unidos, nómbrame una mujer que gane $3,000 en un día. Y estas mujeres lo pueden ganar. Así es como está aquí. ¿Le gusta el dinero rápido?
O rápido, o tratar de salir rapidito de la pobreza.
Sí.
Pero esa es la vida de ellas.
Sí.
Pobre de ellas porque pues,
bueno,
hay mucha necesidad. Ella empezó a trabajar a los 12 años y trabajó 66 años sin parar. Hasta que me conoció, me enseñó y yo seguí.
El policía, que se le cayó la placa, gracias a mi Padre Dios, y aquí vino a dar aquí.
¿Qué quiere decir cayó la placa?
De policía.
Yo era policía aquí en Tijuana.
Sí.
Policeman.
Perdí mi trabajo. Hubo un problema con un grupo y caímos todos y todos fuimos a dar a la cárcel. Cuando demostré mi inocencia y salí, por haber caído a la cárcel, ya no pude volver a la policía. Es reglas de la policía.
Entonces era una bendición que paró
una
de...
bendición que
ella
Dios
dice
le dio.
que Dios fue bendición.
Sí. Llegó aquí.
Ay, qué lindo, ¿eh? Vale.
Una historia como cualquier otra.
Man, some of these areas look like a war zone. Hola.
Hola.
¿Qué haces?
Aquí nomás, tratando de buscar comida o algo.
Sí. ¿Por qué se encuentra en la calle?
Porque no tengo dónde vivir.
Ajá.
Soy deportada.
Viniste desde afuera y...
Tengo VIH.
Ajá.
Soy portadora de SIDA.
Ah, ok. ¿Y cómo enfermaste con esto?
Un hombre con el que vivía.
Wow.
Se metía con hombres.
Wow. Qué duro.
Y yo ahorita ando batallando, no tengo ni que comer.
¿Tienes medicina o algo así?
No, no he agarrado nada porque no
¿Cuántos años llevas?
No más como 5 meses aquí.
¿De verdad?
Pero me siento muy mal
Ay, ay, ay.
físicamente.
¿Cómo se llama usted?
María,
Madre mía. Ok, toma María.
muchas gracias.
Gracias, María. Wow. Maria back there said she had HIV. Oh, man. Obviously, it's hard not to be like a bit shocked or surprised when someone just tells you that. But again, when you just talk to people on the streets, they'll tell you incredible stories, or they'll be extremely honest with you, as we've seen. Man, I can't even imagine that situation. Kids, don't go doing risky things, don't do drugs. Anyways, here's the Grand Arch. Look how big this is. This represents technology, as Mexico, in comparison to the United States, obviously has been behind in technology over the years. But this is basically the most emblematic structure in Tijuana. In here, Calle Revolucion. Here it's completely safe to record. And I think this way is the border that we're gonna go to in the next video. And this here looks like some form of Roman wall from Europe or something, or like a bullfighting ring. They wanted to keep it here to remember. Tijuana isn't a historical city like that. There's not gonna be old ruins. In fact, this was just an area where mappers came and explored, and they set up a ranch called Tijuana, hence the name Tijuana. Classic cowboy territory, Spanish explorers. Buenos dias. Now what's really difficult is knowing like where you can and can't record. Behind me, there's a girl there by the light pole just underneath the green sign. And then we have the famous tourist arch that just obviously is very touristic, the famous church. So it's like, where can and cannot record? Check it out. Buenos dias, señor.
Buenos días. ¿Vas grabando? ¿Te van a dar unos leñazos por ahí?
No, sí. Bueno, gracias. Just like that. Ves que sí puede ser problemático, así que mejor que lo...
Sí.
Mejor que lo...
No toda la gente es igual. Igual nada más te dice que tengas cuidado con la gente de la calle.
Ah, sí.
Así para que no te vayan a agredir o así.
Okay.
¿verdad?
All right, guys, there's multiple people over there. Bueno, ¿ustedes son de Tijuana?
No, de Guadalajara.
¿Y ustedes vienen aquí por el tema de trabajo?
Así es. Tema de trabajo.
¿Y qué tal entonces el trabajo aquí? Mucho mejor, ¿verdad?
Sí. Literalmente, totalmente.
All right. Wow. Esto es una zona súper curiosa porque es...
No puedes grabar, amigo.
Oh. I've since left Zona Norte in Tijuana. I'm in a much safer area now. I was doing one walkthrough just to see if it was possible to interview any of the girls that were working, like you guys have seen on my videos in Colombia. But one of them warned me. They said, if you keep walking and filming, they're gonna rob you. What was really cool is we saw how the locals live in the area. We saw how they feel about the real Zona Norte in Tijuana. And so we'll see you guys on the next video, crossing the border. It's gonna be interesting to see the two worlds and how they differ. See you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.